Hello everyone and welcome back to Hutan Pantai on Farm Simulator 25. We're just bringing back the Fent from the worker. It was spreading herbicide on field 1. So we're going to head back. We're going to fill it with fertilizer, and we actually have 2 oat fields to spray with fertilizer. And I'd say that's all we really have to do in June. Maybe check the animals and stuff, but we could probably move into July then and do a bit of harvesting. I believe there will be a canola field ready to harvest in July. And yeah, we have the barley field done and dusted. That's out of the way, thank God. So we just have 2 canola fields and 3 oat fields to do. And yeah, we need to make sure we get straw off them all to sell off, because we're actually full on straw. We literally do not need any for the cows. But we'll swing in. We'll dump out this herbicide. We will grab the liquid fert. We will move the pallet here with the there we go. It's just in front of us. The pallet will be moved with the telehandler in a few minutes. But we'll just fill up with liquid fert first. You could probably get diesel in this machine as well also while we are here. There we go. We're full on liquid fertilizer. Let's just pull up beside the diesel tank and get some diesel. I don't think we've ever put diesel in this machine, so it has lasted quite a while. That's to refill the tank. We don't need that. There we go. Yep. That should be more than enough. We don't really need to fill it. If it lasted us that long through the series, we definitely won't need another full tank. We'll head on to the oat field. The barley field is just over there. The combine is still over there, but the canola field is up top. That's going to be ready first before this one, I think, because it is a stage ahead. But we'll get it done. We'll get the fertilizer sprayed on this oat field and the one we just came off of, field 1. If you're interested in more farming simulator videos, please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And also make sure your notification bell is turned on to get notified when the videos go live. And if you're interested in looking for people to play with on a multiplayer server, I actually have a multiplayer server set up that you can jump in and join. So just join my Discord. The link for that is in the description. And all the information on how to get into my multiplayer server is in my Discord. So go ahead and join if you're interested in that. Yeah, we're mowing through these episodes on Hutan Pantai. Really hope there's a new map to come out that we can play after this. I don't know where to even start or what to look at or what's on the way out. So if you know of any good maps that's in the circle trying to be released soon enough in the next month or 2, let me know and I can do a let's play on it. Trying to stick with a UK map. Really want to try and get a UK map. Don't want to do Camden, or it's called Oak Bridge Farm now, because I actually had a let's play on it before, and also I had the multiplayer server set up on that. The multiplayer server is actually set up on Riverview now, which is a cracking map. But yeah, the next let's play I want to do is going to be on a British map, hopefully, if there's one released. That would be ideal. And when a few more mods come out, I will be doing a vintage let's play. Vintage survival kind of a thing. So that is going to be a ton of fun. I always love the old, smaller vintage machinery. Definitely interesting. So we can just turn that on and just make sure this is actually working. I have to double check. Yeah, perfect. So this is the oat field we're doing, and then we have to go down and do field 1 as well. And 26 is already double fertilized, and so is our 2 canola fields, which is good. Let's crack on. We'll get this herbicide sprayed on all the fields. We'll probably do this field, head back to the farmyard and just top the machine up with fertilizer. And we can hopefully move on and do a bit of harvesting and get some more straw to sell off of the canola field. Because what we're doing is going to get straw off all of our oat fields, all of our canola fields, and we actually got it off our barley field. And we're just going to bale it all up and sell the whole lot of it, because we really don't need it. But yeah, let's crack on. We will get the fertilizing out of the way, and that will be all the fertilizing done for the year. Everything will be double fertilized. And Yeah, I just sort of noticed there's nothing in my rice paddy fields. I don't know why it's not rendering in. But it kind of is along the edge, but yeah. We do have rice in there. We do need to... It is flooded, obviously, but we need to make sure when we move on a month that it's flooded again. But anyway, like I said, we're going to crack on with this fertilizing.
To blame when you're all out of chances and nothing is going your way. Let's just see how bad this gets. I'm 30 something now and everybody seems to have their shit together while I'm just passed out drunk and I can't even talk. I just wanna be 18 again. What's gonna weigh you down when all you do is hang out with your friends? I just wanna feel 18 again. Why'd it have to change?
Already done the fertilizing, thank God. I also just realised we have a tap up at our greenhouses to refill with herbicide. I went and bought 2 pallets. But anyway, we might use it next time. You do have to pay for the herbicide that comes out of the tap, so it's not free as such. But yeah, we could have definitely used that instead of buying 2 pallets. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. We will still get the fertilizer on the ground, which is the most important thing. And we did get the weed sprayed off. There's 2 passes left, and we'll have it done. Might possibly invest in maybe buying one of the big massive self-propelled sprayers to wrap up the episode or the series. This has done us quite a long time now. I think we've had this nearly since the start. I honestly can't remember when we bought it, but we have this such a long time. It's done every bit of spraying, fertilizer and herbicide every single in-game year, which if I pause real quick and look at our stats somewhere, we have played through 9 in-game years and played 93 hours. So yeah, this thing has been around a while and it's done everything. But maybe with the amount of fields we have now, and possibly even another field or 2 before the end of the series, we could possibly get one of the big huge self-propelled ones with the big massive booms to just do some jobs a bit quicker, since we have so many fields to do. Mightn't be a bad shout, but yeah, we'll see. Because I know they are pretty expensive, so I know we can't blow too much money on anything at the minute, because we are saving up for sheep. So once our canola field is harvested off field 28 and 29 that's joined together, that is going to be a big massive sheep pasture. We're going to do sheep for the last couple of episodes. Well, the last 25 or 26 episodes of this series will have a full pen of sheep on the go. So yeah, going to try and get into doing some wool to fabric and fabric to clothes. So that's the plan. We'll have to get some production buildings down and stuff to lease and be able to do that. But yeah, that's the aim over the next couple of episodes, is to really get the sheep drilled in. And we're obviously going to stay doing the mozzarella with the buffaloes, because that is just insane. We have 3 pallets of mozzarella up there at the minute at the dairy, and the best time to sell is usually December or January, and you usually get between 24 or sometimes over 25,000 per pallet. We have 3 already, and it's only halfway through the year. So yeah, definitely going to be worth doing. That's all the fields fully fertilized. Might go and spread a little bit here. It's just really annoying me. But yeah, so it's where we were spreading slurry and we missed that. We ran out of slurry in that little piece, so we might as well just go and press some of this over it to fill it in. Because we really do need as much grass as we can get if we are going to be getting all those sheep. So we're going to have to cut that field again as soon as it's ready. And probably get another cut of hay off it, to be quite honest. And then the next time after that will probably be a silage cut. Yeah. Let's unfold and try and figure out... Oh, I see it there. You can just barely see it. We'll just get it. Might as well, we're passing by with some fertilizer. It's the only reason I didn't come back was because we spread slurry on this grass field. And it made no sense to drive all the way back to the cow pen to come the whole way back here just for this with some slurry. So we'll get it now. It's all good. That's the grass all double fertilized. Perfect. I'll fold the boom up. There we go. I won't bother about that, but yeah. So our oat field, and our oat field double fertilized and weed spread. Grass field is double fertilized, canola fields are double fertilized, and so is the 2 rice paddies, and then our barley field is actually fully harvested already. So the plan is, if you haven't seen in the previous episode or two, we're going to harvest all of our oats and our canola, and we've already done our barley. We're going to drop straw off everything, and once all the crops are harvested, which will probably be the oats last, we're going to get a big square baler, quadrant baler or something. We're going to lease it. And we're going to just bale the biggest 240cm bales with all the straw. And then we're just going to pick it all up with our auto stacker that we own. And we're just going to sell it all to the animal dealer straight off the fields once they're all done and dusted. So don't mind if they're at their best price or not. Doesn't bother me. But we have so much straw for the cows. We definitely don't need any. We probably won't even need any straw for the rest of this series. Because we actually have that much. They only take one bale of straw in a mix. So... yeah, we definitely don't really even need any. But let's get back, park this up, and have a check around, make sure the dairy has some buffalo milk, and make sure the cows have feed. And we could probably move into July and possibly do some harvesting. Oh, we're running into that shed. Yeah, so we have some hay there, so we'll probably do another cut of hay. And then we've loads of silage. And loads of straw, like I said. Perfect. Just turn off that. Oh, don't unfold. Turn off that. There we go. Perfect. Absolutely love that little machine. We might replace it with a really big one. No idea what sort of prices they are. Anything in the sale? Nothing of use to us. A beet harvester. And a swatter. Or a baler. But yeah, no. We'll have a look at a... Are they in here? The big sulfur pellet? Yeah. Okay, so they're 300,000 for the cheapest. It does 27 to 36 meters. Our one is 21 meters, so it's not that bad. That's 54 meters. That's insane. I don't know if we're going to have that sort of money to spend on a sprayer. Possibly this, but yeah. Don't know, we'll have to see. I didn't think they were that expensive. I thought they were about 250 or so, but anyway. Let's check these for feed. They have 31,000 litres of food and only 300 litres of buffalo milk, so I would guess the dairy is fairly full with milk. 1,800 litres, yep. So, nearly have another pallet, which would be the 4th pallet. That is out of seed, which we know. That has water. Mushrooms have water, and Preserved Food Factory are still flat out with our ingredients. Lovely. We could probably just sell the Napa cabbage out of this. I don't know how. But anyway. Let's crack on to July, which means we should be able to harvest our canola field. Yep. Which is what we want. And then our oats will be ready to harvest as well, maybe? I think we done oats in the later years, so in the later months, so I don't think they're going to be ready. No. They need one more stage, but this canola field will be ready. And then we'll have canola and the 3 oat fields and hay to make. Busy, busy time in the summer. But we'll spread it out over July and August, I would say. Okie dokes. First things first. Cows are fine, but we will feed them before we move on again. Look how much slurry we have. We were limited so much because the cow pen only holds 56,000 litres and we put down the big massive silo extension. And now we've nearly doubled that. Yeah, so we were definitely missing out on slurry. So good to have all of this build up. We can have it for... And our final 6 cows have hit 18 months, so we should be getting a lot of milk now. We need to bring milk to the dairy straight off. So let's get into the McCormick. We won't use the McCormick because we leave that on the trailer. And we will just tip out a bit of a mix. Should be some in the mixer. Yeah, I should fill them actually. And the canola field up above there on the right hand side is fully... Alright, I have 1600 litres left, that's fine. The canola field is ready, which is great. And we need to just bring the milk over so the dairy doesn't run out. And also check the rice paddy fields for water, that they're flooded. That is also most important. And we have a 4th pallet of mozzarella. Yay! So potentially that's €100,000 sitting there. When they're at their best, they're worth 24 to 25,000. So if we hit the 25,000, that is €100,000 just sitting there in July. We still have to wait till December. So yeah, definitely worth doing if you can get enough cows. Or buffaloes, should I say. So let's refill. Lovely stuff. And if the buffaloes ever start producing too much milk that we can't put in the dairy, buffalo milk is actually worth like 10,000 per 1,000 litres on its own. It's worth a fierce amount, way more than milk. So if we ever did, we could just let it build up to 8,000, bring this tanker and get 80,000 litres if we needed it. But if they're producing about 1,000 litres a month, that is absolutely fantastic. Right, let's get back into McCormick. And we'll have to set up the harvester and we'll do a bit of canola harvesting. Everything will be going in the silo, and once it's all done, all the harvest is done, we will be bringing everything to the production. So oat and barley will be going to the grain mill and canola will be going to the oil mill along with the rice. So yeah, we can probably just leave it here to be quite fair. In again the edge. Lovely stuff. And actually, before we get out, let's check our rice paddies. I think it's gone to the stage now where we don't have to water them or flood it. I think they're, if it's growing. Yeah. So now we just have to wait till September and it should be good to go. Perfect. Let's get in our harvester and do this canola. Make sure rice, or make sure straw is on. Yep. Let's get this harvest done. Or well, this field harvested, should I say. We have a lot more to harvest yet. Alright, we have a good bit of that field done. We're on 90%. It's about 10% per pass, so we'll unload now while we're here. And we'll get it into the trailer. And I was just thinking, I know the 180,000 we have is for sheep when we harvest the canola next month. But I honestly think I'm going to buy a square baler as well as a round baler. We can keep the round baler for silage and hay, because that way we're just used to doing the mix in the TMR mixer. We know how much bales to use. We won't have to mix it up by doing different size bales. We're used to that. But I might buy the square baler just simply for the straw that we're going to be doing for the rest of the series. And I also think if we get a start on baling straw now, we won't sell it till we're all the straw is ready. But it's just, if we leave the barley field down below us on the ground, on the straw on the ground, and this field on the ground, and then we do that canola field and our 3 oat fields, I just think it's going to be too much straw baling all in one go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy a square baler, and that does 2 40cm bales, and we're going to do this field and the barley field just beside us in this episode. And if we have to take out a loan once we harvest that canola field in August, we'll take out a loan, we'll buy our sheep, and we'll pay it back in no time once our productions have made some money, which usually doesn't take long, and we'll probably make a couple of million with everything. So yeah, just kind of to get us through it, I think I am going to get the square baler. We're going to buy one, and we're going to do some square baling today so that we don't have to leave it all for one episode with 6 fields of harvesting, which I think will be, or 6 fields of baling, which I think will be a bit excessive, because we're also going to have to bale some hay in the next month, or in-game month or two, so really just don't want everything to be baling. So we'll break it up for a few episodes. There still will be a lot of baling, don't get me wrong, but at least it won't be all in one episode of just a full episode of baling. I think that would be a little bit boring, but we'll try and make it as split up as possible and as diverse as possible, that there's more variety per video. That is the plan. But getting a good crop off this, to be fair. We'll get a nice bit of canola oil off this field and the other field. And then we have our rice to bring down. I think we have about 10,000 litres of rice in the silo, if I'm not mistaken. And 11,500 litres of rice, plus the 2 paddy fields that's there. So all that will be going down, and we actually already have 3 pallets of rice oil. So once all the rice oil is done, we will be selling all that. And we'll have all the canola oil, and we'll have all the flour from the barley and the oats. So yeah, and all the straw. So yeah, I think, plus the greenhouse produce and also the preserved food factory, and then the mozzarella by December. So yeah, I think we're safe enough on the money, so that's why I don't mind taking out a 150 or 200,000 euro loan to buy the sheep and the pen and the pasture and whatever we need. Really isn't going to bother me with the money we're going to be making, and I know we're going to be making it. It's not as if we're back at the start of the series where we're only getting a couple of thousand or maybe even 100,000 per year to try and get us by, and we had 400,000 and 500,000 euro loans. Yeah, at least I know now we will be able to pay it back definitely before the end of the in-game year, so really not too worried about it. But I'll crack on, we'll get this done, and we will probably just put the canola in the silo for now till the other canola field is ready, and then we can bring all that down when it's done. There's no point paying for an extra. Yeah, well, we have the money, I suppose, so we could just bring the canola down to the oil mill and get started, and bring the barley to the grain mill and get started, because the sooner it gets started, the better. I suppose it can work through it, I suppose. So yeah, maybe we will bring all of our stuff to the different mills. We'll leave the rice, obviously, because once the rice is harvested here, we'll bring it all in one go. But yeah, I think what we'll do is bring the canola down and bring the barley to the grain mill and get our baler and do some baling. I think that's going to be a plan for the rest of the episode. we've started a new job for this guy to drive and unload in the grain station. So hopefully it works. We'll see how it goes. But we have at least, and we have the barley down there, and we had 11,000 litres of oats from last year's harvest. That's also going to go into it and get going on making flour. And we brought the canola down to the oil mill. So we are going to jump into the New Holland. We're going to purchase ourselves a brand new square baler, if we can find it. Here we go. Square balers. So, yeah, we need one that does 240s. Which I think is all of them. So, yeah, then that has... The Krone has a km/h faster working speed. But it's expensive. We can't even afford it. I mean... I don't see a difference other than weight, but if this does 240, this will do us fine. 164,000, it's cheaper than the rest. Does the 240 centimeters. I mean, what more do we need really? Put in coon twine. Yeah, let's just buy this straight out then. As cheap as possible. We really don't need a fantastic... Well, we do need a fantastic baler, but I mean... Why would we spend the extra money on the other brands when this does what we need? We literally just need a 240 centimeter baler for our straw. So let's head on back. There's the worker. If you didn't notice, we did have the New Holland drive down to the shop for us. We met him around here. So there is our worker heading on to the grain mill with our oats, which is good. But we can fly on back and hopefully get a start on some straw baling and wrap up the episode with some straw baling. We won't be selling it just yet. Like I said, I do want to spend all the straw to be sold at once. I want to spend time doing that. So we do have the auto stacker, so we can bring 24 bales at a time. And we have the round one, not the square one. So we will have to lease the square one actually. Yeah, that's also another reason to leave all the bales on the ground at once. I wasn't even thinking. Yeah, we're going to have to obviously lease the square bale auto stacker and just do them all in one go. We can, I think that can bring 28 maybe? I don't know how much it brings, but yeah. We will be using that to bring all of our bales at once to the sell point. That will be fun to see how much straw is worth of 6 fields of crops. That's going to be insane. Right, we are here. Let's get some square baling done. Oh, we need to make sure we're on the bigger size. We're not. Damn, that first one is going to be small. That's annoying. Right, anyway, that's annoying that that one's going to be that size. But anyway, we'll go on. We can pick that up with the telehandler and sell it ourselves or put it in a mix, whatever. But let's crack on and get this field at least started baling, and we might do the other one at the start of the next episode. We'll see how things go. Also, did that guy deliver the... Oh. Yeah, he must have. He is there. He did. He emptied it in for us. So, production's then. The grain mill has 11,000 litres of oat flour, or oat to make flour. And we have the barley to make the flour. So that should pump through that in the next day or two. Till the oats are ready to harvest. I don't think... Are the oats ready in the next in-game month? They are. Yeah, and so is our canola. And our field is ready to bale. So we need to do that in the next episode also, which will be still in this in-game month. So... yeah, let's get it all done. We've a lot to do. There we go. The square baling almost done. It does make quick work of baling the square baling the way you don't have to stop to pop it out of the chamber. It just stays going, stays chucking them out as you drive around, which is so handy. But yeah, the first bale I think was a 220. It was 8,250 litres by the looks of it, and these are heading for 9,000. So yeah, one bale is a bit small. We can manage with that. Like I said, we can chuck it into a feed mix and get rid of it, or just whatever. We're not really too worried. But yeah, last SWAT here now. We'll wrap it up after this SWAT. We won't do the other one. Been recording a little bit longer than I would like, but want to get all the work done. Really do want to progress over these next few episodes to try and make the end of the series as successful as possible. We really want to succeed. I think we have succeeded. We don't need loans anymore. I know I said I need a loan for the sheep pen, but yeah, we're not stuck anymore is what I'm trying to say. We literally have everything we kind of need and want. We've all the productions going. Everything is working out for us. So we'll knock that off and we will tuck into that field in the next episode. And I think I'm going to get a worker to mow the grass field while we bale this, and we can Ted and windrow then and make some hay bales in the next episode. But yeah, that's stick around for then. If you want to stick around, make sure you hit like, subscribe to the channel for more Farming Simulator content. Make sure you ring the notification bell to get notified when videos go live. And also, if you're interested in looking for someone to play with on a multiplayer server, I have a server set up for 24-hour crossplay. So if you're interested, my Discord link is in the description, and all the information is in my Discord on how to join the server. So go check it out. But I'm going to leave it here. I hope you guys really did enjoy, and I'm looking forward to seeing what these last couple of episodes of this series is going to bring us. But I'll leave it here. I'm out, and goodbye.